Not wasting much time, we call upon our Sister Comfort to give us an overview of ONPASSIVE. Over to you, Sister Comfort.
Hello, can you hear me, please? Can you hear me well, everybody? Okay, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Hello, ONPASSIVE family. Greetings to everybody. You're all welcome. I welcome all the leaders in the house. I welcome all the founders, the great, vibrant founders in the house. I am so fired up. It's a chilly, cool, windy, autumny day outside there, but I feel so fiery hot because ONPASSIVE is red hot right now as I speak. We hit 1 million miles on the 16th of October, which was my son's birthday. And today we are already at 1,021,000 and more. So if you are coming here for the very first time, ONPASSIVE is something you have never seen before, you've never heard about before. You just listened to a song that has been composed and sung and produced by about ONPASSIVE. There are 2 of these songs. There is one somewhere. Somebody's writing a book as we speak. The moment ONPASSIVE launches today, the next day this book is launching, where you have the journals, everything about ONPASSIVE. We are special, we are different, we are just a wonderful company. So if you are new here, you are very, very special to us. And we are calling this meeting because of you who are not yet a founding member. We love you more than anybody else in this house. You are welcome. Get a pen and paper, take down notes, anything you don't understand. Don't be worried, because these people you see on the screen and the others at the background, they are ready for you. Every question, they are going to answer it just as it's going to satisfy you. Please close the door. So I don't want to keep you here with a lot of lectures. I appreciate you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Sister Naomi, for always being there to support. Someone kindly mute themselves, please. There's a bit of noise at the background. Yes, my name is Comfort Confor, and I live in the United Kingdom. And I joined ONPASSIVE, of course, in 2020, guys. So one thing that is...
Sister Comfort, please unmute you. Yeah, please unmute yourself. Sorry, I have to, because it was a bit noisy. Sorry.
Yes, please kindly help. Let's really cooperate so that we don't go back to get me unmuting again, please. I really beg of you. Just write down everything, like I said, that you don't understand. Any question, put it down. Our team is ready to answer for you. So once again, my name is Comfort Confor. I live in the United Kingdom, and I'm a proud founder of ONPASSIVE since the 19th of June, 2020. So one thing is true about the 21st century is that we are a digitized world, you know, and digitization got accelerated with the coming of the COVID-19 pandemic that started in COVID-19, right? So things have gone really, really digital, even 1 million times more than it was before 2019 because of COVID-19, and we will never go back to that era again. It's all gone. And the good news here is that there are visionaries, right? While we sleep and just go to sleep, some people sleep with their one eye open, some people sleep with their brains alive. They think for us while we sleep. So somebody saw this era coming, and they went to work and did everything that they needed to do and got a business in place, which is not only a business, but a blessing to humanity to present to us. And so that is why we are here today. It is all about ONPASSIVE. We heard this song, everything we say is ONPASSIVE, 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 and that is it. So I am going straight to the point to ask you, what is ONPASSIVE? It's that rare, never before seen opportunity. So ONPASSIVE is an online business or an internet business that is powered by the latest latest technology called artificial intelligence, right? ONPASSIVE is a legal and legitimate business with real people like you, like myself, with a real CEO, with real business, with real products, with real office buildings and everything, real products, everything that we need, right? And equally, this business is registered in Orlando, Florida, in the United States of America since 2018 when it started. So we are equally registered now as I speak in Hyderabad, India, where we have about 800 IT engineers working 24 hours round the clock developing products, improving on the quality, reviewing the products, testing and doing all of the things. We have managers, we have support team, we have a host of law firms working and putting things together for this company to be what it is supposed to be, right? And of course, we have a domain name of ours called www.unpassive.com, which is registered for 10 years. And we equally have legal rights to operate anywhere around the world. So that is why we exist anywhere. If you go to Papua New Guinea, there is ONPASSIVE. There is ONPASSIVE in Thailand. There is ONPASSIVE in Ghana. There is ONPASSIVE in anywhere around the world. We have the right to operate there. The world knows us. The Lord knows us. And who is the brain behind? Who is behind ONPASSIVE? So it is the brainchild of one person called Mr. Ash Mufare. And he has a master's degree in information technology and e-commerce. And equally, he did further studies and acquired more knowledge and expertise in what we call artificial intelligence and traffic driving. So all through, you will be hearing about artificial intelligence because that is all what it's all about. And of course, Mr. Ash Mufare is a family man, right? He is sharing this opportunity with you and I, with visionaries who see the future before it arrives and who are interested. So he's sharing. And the next big question, which is obvious, is why would somebody be sharing their vision with us, me that they don't know, right? It is simple. It is simple because you want to know why should I join somebody else's business? Why is he sharing my opportunity? Because it is full of advantages, because it gives you every reason to join. And the very first reason why anybody must join ONPASSIVE is that you don't get to recruit. You know, because we know a lot of businesses out there, when they talk about businesses, the first thing that comes to people's mind is recruiting. There are businesses outside there that when you join today, then you don't go to sleep, you don't sit down, you go to work. You go recruiting people, you go telling other people about the business to come and join you. Because if you don't do that, if I join and I don't bring my sister Naomi, my brother Collins, and the other brother out there to join, I will not make money. And when we continue, we'll keep the chain. The moment somebody breaks the chain, the next person breaks and breaks and breaks. We stop making money and there's no business anymore. We can't continue. It fails. There is no auto ship. There are other businesses out there. When you join them, they have to deliver products to you. Say, oh, you subscribe and you get this product on a monthly basis. They deliver the products for you. You sell them and then you pay and then take them again. So there is always an issue at times with auto ship. You do these inventories. What happens if I take them and I don't sell, right? So there is a problem. I am not selling. I owe the company the money of the products I took last month. I owe my rent, I owe my bills, I owe other things, right? And the other consignment is on its way to meet the old one. There is frustration. There is a lot of things in my mind. ONPASSIVE doesn't do that, right? And one of the sweetest things about ONPASSIVE is that we have our own products. Our products are rare. They are all viable products that are basic needs, that you need them either for communication, to learn, to teach, to do business, to study, or to do anything you want to do. And the good thing about our products, that they were products that somebody sat down, calculated, and consciously conceived the idea of creating them. We did not borrow formula, we did not borrow anything, but we created them all from scratch, right? And we have all over more than 50 products of our own now put together in one ecosystem. And then one of the things is that how sweet it is. ONPASSIVE is automated. Everything is automated. You don't get to do anything at all. Once you become a founding member of ONPASSIVE, you do not do anything because everything is automated. They make it, it's just as like you know how to use electricity. I like this example. Let me borrow from Andy Perks. He says, I know how to use the light because I just plug it on and off. That is all I need to do. I don't need to know how the light functions. That is how ONPASSIVE is going to be functioning. You just plug and play, and then you build wealth for yourself. And moreover, it is a brick and mortar business, like I told you before, because all of these products, more than 50 of them, they are put together in one ecosystem. The products we have these products, they already exist out there. For example, this one we're using, like this Zoom, it is a product, right? It is a digital product. But if I'm on Zoom now and I want to go, something just happened. I think I should use this already as an example, even though it's going to repeat itself, right? I was trying to go to Google to get something that I will show to you later on. And then Zoom told me you cannot exit this meeting because you are recording. But with ONPASSIVE, all our products are going to be put in one place, such that if I need this one, I just turn around and click on it. I need the other one, I click. I don't need to come out of the other one so that they block me, like Zoom blocks me from coming out, right? And one of the things, again, we have traffic. Traffic simply means customers. It means clients, right? If you have a shop, even in a location, if you are selling, let's say, food, and nobody walks through the door, and then you are wasting your time here. You come every day and sit, you prepare food, come and put there, nobody walks through your door. You never make food, you never make money, right? And so business will definitely has to fail, it's bound to fail. But then with ONPASSIVE, we get traffic because that is the job that Mr. Ash Mufari, that's one of his expertise. He knows how to drive traffic. So traffic is the same thing, whether you are doing online, offline business on a location or so, you need traffic, you need people. Like online business, you need people to click on your site, click to see what you're selling so that they will finally click to pay, right, to buy. So if there is no traffic, then there is no business. We have it. We have everything it takes. And above all, we have artificial intelligence. So the products, like I said, all of these products are built from the roots upwards with artificial intelligence. And it is with the help of artificial intelligence that they will drive traffic. They drive targeted traffic. Me, I always go for beauty products. I'm a woman. If women don't talk about beauty, you have nothing else to talk about, right? In my beauty shop online, I will click that how I live in the UK. I want customers from around the UK, maybe Midland Europe, right? So artificial intelligence does not send somebody who needs to buy food to my platform because what I sell here are beauty products. They send me only customers who are looking for beauty products to buy, and they send millions of them to my platform. At least if 1 million, they come and click, at least a few people will buy. I will not be there all the time and I'm not selling anything. And above all, guys, we are making residual income, passive residual income. Because it is automated, you don't do anything because artificial intelligence does all the work, you earn money. Residual income that is ever increasing, year in, year out, it is growing and growing till infinity. That is why in ONPASSIVE we say, we don't even make money. We don't make riches. We build wealth. We build dynasties. We live a happy, beautiful life to very old age. We die really smiling and happily going because we leave legacy for our children and their generations and their generations and their generations to come. That is ONPASSIVE for you. Different, totally different. Nobody has seen this anywhere before. And so how do you become a founder of ONPASSIVE? At last, I think somebody should have been asking themselves this question. Now, as I speak, the registration fee is still $97 US. So when we are paying, when you are paying, we strongly recommend you are going to see other forms of payment like the cryptocurrency and so on and so forth. I would really strongly encourage, a few people encourage that too. You pay using your debit card or your credit card because that your transaction goes through immediately and you see your registration done, you have your receipt on your hand. Because with the other one, some of them really do delay and it gets you really worked up, you really just want, you are excited, you want to find yourself at the back office and you can't get there. So the registration fee is $97. When you are paying with your debit card or your credit card, your bank, your finance institution will take $5 for the charges for the administration work, right? And so it makes it up to $102 US. But right now, as I speak, any moment from now, we are going to slide into what they call the VIP lunch. Before now, we used to call it the soft lunch. So when we go into the VIP lunch, what will happen? This is the time where these products, because like I told you, now I sit here and speak, our brothers and sisters in India, they are working on these products. They are developing, they are testing, they are assuring the quality and so on and so forth. So when we slide into VIP lunch, what will happen is they will let people test, the public test these products now. That is when artificial intelligence will be activated. They will go out there and start building teams for you and I. They will go out there and start doing the marketing campaign. They bring people to our products to test. And then we'll see, because there's going to be an influx of people flooding in their millions. They will come in and it doesn't crash, nothing goes wrong, it runs smoothly, it's able to bear the stress from the people flooding in. That is when we say, yes, we are ready to go public and serve the world with our products, right? And during this semi-launch or during the VIP launch, what is going to happen is that the price may increase. Right now it's 97 plus 5, but during semi-launch it may increase. We don't yet know to how much. It is possible. We are not yet sure. So if you are ready and you think that it makes sense, and you can afford $102, that is 97 plus 5, go for it right away as I speak, before you lose it. Because immediately we slide from the VIP launch into the official launch, that people are already consuming our product out there and paying us money. You cannot be a founder again, because the founder position will be closed. And according to the CEO, it is possible that they can stop the founder position at any time from now, because we have been on it already for a long time, since 2018, and people are actually coming in, right? So go for it now if you can. So the good thing about ONPASSIVE is that you have nothing to lose at all, right? Because you have 100% money back guarantee. So say within the first 30 days. So right now, as I speak, we don't always say, me particularly, I always say I don't want to exaggerate. You have at least $5 to lose, because if you go in there and you stay for 30 days and you say, this is not what I bargained for, you go back to the back office to ask for your money. What will be given to you is $97, because that is what the company receives. Your $5 goes to the finance institution for facilitating the payment, right? So we will give you back 97 US dollars. Who doesn't want to give it a try? You know, so right now, as I speak, I think I already said it, more than 1 million people are registered, and it is going on and on and on and on. Time is no longer on our side. So on this note, I want to borrow from Richard Branson, who is one of the most successful business people out there. He says, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. I actually use this to impose ONPASSIVE on blood relations of mine. I told them, whether you like it or not, I have already understood it on your behalf. Go ahead and just register. So when they now register and understand, they say, oh, thank you for doing this for me. So ONPASSIVE is that place to hop in without even giving it a second thought, because you will never regret. After all, your $97 is waiting for you out there. So what else? And this is something that you know, it's a du jamais vu. So you don't want to miss out on this, right? And I want to touch on the humanitarian aspect of ONPASSIVE, right? That is what lies deep down my heart as I speak. That is when I use even the opportunity to tell you why I joined, because I joined for one reason, but when I got inside, because I think I respected Richard Branson before coming to know him, I hopped in without knowing what I was going in for. I just jumped in because I thought that I have little children and I need to work 100% to make ends meet, 9 to 5 every day. So out here, you cannot use, the two cannot go together. Either you take care of your children or you work. And I cannot compromise my children for money. So, but then if I'm staying at home, I need to pay the bills. So I was searching for something to do, which would enable me to take care of children while at home and still make some money, right? So when this opportunity came, I said, anyway, if it works, then I'll be able to do what I wanted to do. And then when I finally sat down and listened to presentations, I got it right. I said, okay, I think this is why I joined, because of the humanitarian aspect. Mr. Ash Musfare will tell you that right now as we speak, I am going to fill your tank and actually drench you, put it right down and fill your tank. You will eat until it's overflowing. You know this, so my cup is full and rolling over. That is what Mr. Ash wants you to do, right? He will fill our tanks and fill and fill and fill, and then it's overflowing. So he is not interested in what is in our tanks. His interest is, he is asking, what are you going to do with the leftovers that are falling off because your tank is full? That is where his heart, the heart of Mr. Ash Mufare lies. Mr. Ashmufare has a heart for people who are suffering. He says he likes to help suffering people, and he does that because he lives by example, right? He does that all the time, and we see the videos. So he says he cannot go around the world to meet these people. But if he shares this opportunity with us, because it is huge, it is massive, what he is doing now, we are a team. So where he cannot go, because he cannot go to Africa, he cannot go to Papua New Guinea, he cannot go to Latin America, he cannot go to North America at the same time. But we all can go to our continent, to our countries. Even back in my country, I will go down to my village, you go down to yours, and the other one goes down to the other one. That is where I saw that, okay, because right now I have a burden. I have a burden that I don't want to make a long list, but let me use an example that all of us know. If I'm using Africa, it is because it's where I come from, and I want to use something that touches me directly, but everybody would have seen on TV. How does it feel when we see our brothers and sisters die every day in the Mediterranean Sea on their way to Europe? They die every day on the Amazon forest, walking to America. Do you know that we can stop this? Everybody watches and say, oh my God, I wish I could help them so that they shouldn't go. They are going there in search of greener pastures. They are going there in search of a better life. They are going there in search of money, which unfortunately, when they get there, they do not have it, right? But then they die on the way. We have watched our brothers and sisters being raped in the Arab countries, the pictures walking all over the social media. We can stop this. You and I can stop this from happening. So if you don't pick a position here now, because the moment I was joining, I thought it was about me. But the moment you sign the non-disclosure agreement, it is no longer about you, because about you, it is a done deal. You're now thinking of the other people who are suffering, right? I don't want to mention about thousands and millions of refugees that I know personally, internally displaced persons, elderly people, prisoners. There are a lot of people. The Bible says fields are wide and harvests are waiting for you and I listening to this opportunity. So if you miss out on this, tomorrow do not regret when you see somebody suffering and say, I wish I could help, because you saw the opportunity to help and did not go for it. That is unpassive for you. And that is the part of unpassive that gives me sleepless nights. I can't sleep because I know that if I get 1, 2 more brothers joining, we will do better things back home. We'll build a better hospital than I would have built by myself. That is unpassive. Now, when you join unpassive, what do you do next as a founding member? When you become a founding member, the business is yours. You own it. How do you own your business? Go ahead and share the vision. This same person who caused me to join on the 19th of June, if he did not tell me about unpassive, I would not have known about it. And so I would not have joined. And now I cannot keep it to myself, because if I keep it to myself, you will not know about it and you will not be able to join. What will happen when tomorrow you see my life change? You say, Bona, how? I say, it is because I'm a founding member of Unpassive. And then you say, what is Unpassive? I will have water in my mouth. I can't speak because of guilty conscience. I knew about this opportunity and did not tell you. If you listen to our senior leadership council member, Michael Williams, he says we are on our way to the top, and he says life at the top can be very boring. Keep aside the idea of helping people, because Mr. Ashmufare says, take care of yourself first and your immediate family and your extended family and your friends before you extend to neighborhoods and so on and so forth. So what if I am going to the top and I have my brother on my hand, or my wife, my brother, my sister, my family, right? We are at the top together. This is how life will be sweet out there. Because when we choose to go on vacation, we go as a family. I will not be going and leave you behind because I have money and you don't have, right? So let's go active. Let us share this opportunity. Sharing is caring, and this is love. And so when you share, there are 2 things, according to me, that you gain from. Just a word of the mouth. You have told somebody something that influenced him to take a decision that will change his life forever. That is a huge blessing. And secondly, when you share this opportunity, what happens? If you share to your wife, your husband, your sister, your child, your neighbor, your friend, and they share and they see the vision and join you, the company puts this person under your team, because in the first place, it is not your place to call people to join the business. It is the job of Mr. Ash Mufare and his team using artificial intelligence. But because you can't keep it to yourself, because you don't want to enjoy this opportunity on your own, on you tell people, of course, you will be rewarded for it. So when they launch now, or from semi-launch, from the VIP launch, they start building our teams for us now. The moment they are just starting, when they launch, pop, and then they start maybe during launch, upon launch, people will have one person in their team. But if you brought your 2 family members or your 3 family members, at the very first time, when I am receiving money for 1 person, because the team, the company has put it under me, you will be receiving money for 3 people because you brought these 3 people to join the business. You see how it's going. That is how good it is. That is how beneficial it is. But then before I go ahead, I want to know that now registration is 97 plus 5. We don't know whether it will increase during the VIP launch. But the truth, one of the things is that the last time, you have one last time to come out of pocket, and this would be upon launch. So right now, as we speak, we always encourage everybody who has registered, start saving for your activation fee. Because when they launch, everybody, right now, this morning I checked, we were 1,021,000. Each and every registered founding member of ONPASSIVE is going to pay an activation fee of between $200 and $300 US. And so start saving for it right now as I speak, so that when they launch, you pay. And the moment you pay, you start collecting your apples. We don't make money, we just harvest apples. It's just an orchard, you know. So Jeffrey Moloch says, we had an acorn and now we have an acorn tree. And so we go harvesting, right? So that is something you need to know and take note of. So that is it. And so if you would really like to for me to show you some of the products, of course, why not? Because there are times when we talk about products, people do not really know what we are talking about. By products here, it is not something that you hold in your hand. It is not something touchable. All of our products are digital products. This is the place where I'm always proud of myself, because I need to show my IT skills, right? So, okay, now, can you see my screen, please? Can you see my screen? Thank you so much.
Yes.
So, all right, thank you. So by products here, we are talking about digital products. One of an example of digital product, for example, video conferencing is like what we are looking at now. Zoom is a digital product that is used for video conferencing. And we have them. Let me just hover around here. So look here on the screen. These are examples of our products. We have Academy. This is an online study program that is worth billions of dollars. I don't want to go to figures before I get you confused, because I'm not the figures type. Just watch my mouth and see there's no way I can tell you figures, because they are overwhelming. So this, you have O Bless, you have O Shop, O Connect, O Post, O Trim, O Counting, O Stop, O Mail, O Create. Why do they have O? Because they are all ONPASSIVE product. Every product of ours is O. And if you look on the screen, some people call themselves O Bless or something, maybe O Comfort. I'm not sure. If I put that, you know that that is an ONPASSIVE product, right? These are just a few examples, but the ecosystem has all of them out there put all together. So these are just a few examples for you to see. But I want to use an opportunity here to explain just one, right? Let me brush quickly on a few. When you have like, we have video conferencing like this Zoom that we are using, it is, you know that before then, we have many others, but Zoom has been the king. And during the last 2 years of COVID-19, Zoom has made more than 10 times its normal profit that they used to make, right? And so on and so forth. So we have something like that, which is 1 million times better. And we are going to make more than that, you know, because what we are doing is these products that you see, they are already in existence. What happens is that Mr. Ash Mufare and his team, they make a feasibility study. They look at all of these products. What is wrong with this particular product? These are the weaknesses. These are the things that are wrong with it, and so on and so forth. They create their own product better than that. The qualities that are poor, they make them better. And then they add so many more functionalities that others do not have. And above all, each and every one of these products built with artificial intelligence from bottom up. But I want to dwell today on academy because I mentioned about some other thing that is disturbing to us, right? So academy is an online learning platform. So on this platform, you are going to have education for all levels, from nursery, from kindergarten to university, to any level of education. And you have universities, all the best universities. You want Oxford, you have Harvard, you have any university, you will find them here. You find the same lecturer who lectures in the Harvard University lecturing you here. And what is the use of this? Remember that we, especially we from, when I say we here, and I'm choosing Africa is just for example, I know that every country and continent, they have their own issues too. Africans pay millions of money just to travel abroad to study. Our parents sell their plot of lands, they sell houses, they borrow huge sums of money with the dream that they will send you abroad to study, come back and pay this money and make life better for them. If you have ever come back and paid this money and made life better, say hello, which is not true, right? And so our parents live in debt. We come and study and succeed, and we live even in more debt because here we have those bills and so on. You don't get the jobs, that the dream job that you thought you could get, right? But then academy makes it simple in that with the comfort of any electronic gadget in your hand, you can study anywhere in the world and stand the same job qualification and competition with the same child in Australia, in America, in Germany, in Switzerland, and anywhere in the world. So you will stay where you are, study on academy, and if you still choose to travel, you are not traveling because somebody picked you for a job that you stayed in your home and applied for in Australia or in the USA or in South Africa or anywhere, because you have the same qualification, you studied in the same university. And academy, you pay very little. You pay very little, and the moment you are studying, before you acquire your certificate, you have already recovered the money that you paid, because as a founder, as a founding member, you are paid to use the products, you know, like the social media that we use out there and post pictures. We pay to use social media, but ONPASSIVE is that only company that will pay you to use to pay for post pictures on your, when you post pictures on your social media, you are paid for it. When you forward as received, I am on WhatsApp, I know the messages I receive, they are annoying, but so you are paid for forwarding and receiving and all of those things. So who doesn't want to be part of this? So and this is it for now. I cannot go deep, because if you want to read more, when you find time, go to www.onpassive.com. You will see all of these products, click on each and every one of them, and then you get a read, understand what they are about. Our sister Marina has done a good job. She comes here and reads everything exactly as it is for you, so that if you don't have time to read, you listen to it while you are driving, while you're washing, while you're ironing. So we have made it really easy. Even on my platform, my YouTube channel, I equally have an overview of a few of those products with people like Michael Williams and so on. So everything is ready for you. So let me take out of this. Let me just come out of this. Where is it? Yeah, okay, I'm stopping to share. Have I stopped now? Yes, I can see myself. So I don't think I have so much again. You have seen the product. This is important. And the only encouragement here is that we do not have any time to waste. But as I am gradually approaching the level where I want to hand over the microphone to my sister, I will quote Warren Buffett, who is equally one of the rich people out there, very successful business people, who says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And so on this note, I want to make a quick recap that ONPASSIVE is that only platform where you can genuinely make money while you sleep, because all of our products are built with artificial intelligence from the roots up. And so artificial intelligence goes to work. They do the job for us while we sleep. You know, there's a video, an interview I made about senior citizens. In those days when I was growing up, I knew that when you come out of retirement, you go and die because life has ended. But no, it is a beginning of new life. So that people who retire, you have to start a new life. There is money in your hands. You can go around now and see the world. You can go to hospitals and do routine checks and keep fit, go around and see the world, go around the village and your communities and do charity works and take care of children, because you have 100% time in your hands. You have 100% money in your hands. It's not suffering time. It's not dying time. It's the beginning of a brand new life, right? And so here you are going to have all of these things, and why not go for it? So your only qualification, the good news here, you don't need to study to become a PhD to be able to have a founder, a member position in ONPASSIVE. Your only thing that you need is to have $97 US. That is the only requirement. 97 plus $5, you are qualified to be a founding member. You register, you sign your non-disclosure non-disclosure agreement, and yay, you find yourself at the back office. You own this business. You talk about it, my business, right? Because it's yours. Mr. Ahmufare says, own it the moment you sign your NDA. You don't need to be educated. You don't need to know to be IT savvy. You don't need to know a lot of things about internet, because it is plug and play. It's just going to be the same like switching on the light, switching the light on and off. That is a good example. So our arms are still wide open, not so wide though, I'm sorry. We used to be this wide open, but it's closing together, because any moment from now, when we cross our arms, then if the doors are shut, you cannot become a founding member anymore. So be quick, guys. So if anybody shared this opportunity with you as I speak, go back to that person and actually thank them, give them a hug, right? So founders should remember, if you are already a founder, whether new or old, make sure you attend guest webinars. This one I'm doing now is a guest webinar, because we're presenting to our people who do not yet know about ONPASSIVE, so that they learn about the opportunity and join. If you're a founder member, you come here, you learn a lot, because this is basic information. And then if you are a founding member, tomorrow, Sunday, we have founders only meeting. That is when Brother Oliver and the rest of the team will blow your brains with the real thing about ONPASSIVE. Because within ourselves as founders only, we have access to proprietary information. We can even speak figures, anything we want to say. Come tomorrow. So if you register now, immediately after this, you are already a founder, you are ready for the meeting tomorrow. Come tomorrow and hear it by yourself, right? So guys, I want to apologize that when you start talking about ONPASSIVE, if somebody don't say stop, you may speak till tomorrow, but that's not what I want to do. So thank you so much for listening, and I'll give room now for question and answer. Over to you, Sister Naomi. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. My German people will say "hoot up," meaning
Dankeschön.
Danke. Yeah, you know, I don't even know what to say again. You have fired me so up that it's like I'm like, oh wow. Sister Comfort, it's like you keep on and keeping on, and I said, wow, my sister is fired up. My sister is so fired up. My sister is so fired up. So this is it, you know. With ONPASSIVE, we are driven by a purpose, you know, and our destiny is certain. And as my sister said, you know, I just want to add this. If you will not join ONPASSIVE today, then, I mean, be prepared to work for us, because you will definitely work for us. You use our product. While using our product, you are working for us.
Right.
We don't know the founders of Facebook, but we are working for them. Instagram, WhatsApp, even the Zoom, we don't know the founders, but we are working for them, and they are sleeping whilst we are working for them, and they are making their money. So as my sister said, it is just $97 plus $5. You know, you use this money, you go to the groceries, before you realize it's gone. And we women, we ladies, we go to the shop, we buy shoes and all those things. Before we realize $105 is just gone like this. But with $105, you know, our future will be certain. Our future will be certain, that of our families, friends, you know, our community will be certain. So at this moment, I would like to, if you have questions, you just have to unmute yourself and ask questions. You can also ask your questions through the chat box. But before then, I would like to ask my panelists if anybody have something to say before we proceed with the questions and answers.
Sorry, I'm just going to say wah, and wah. You know, when you get my sister at the right time, right mood, she can fire up from here to Africa. So just good job. If you had all of that and you're still on the fence, I don't know what to tell you. It's just like, it's mind blowing. Good job again, Sister Comfort. Thanks to all the panelists on this forum that shows up every weekend to educate our brothers and sisters or to share the information with them. As we always say, this is not an African business, it's a worldwide business. And we are in this platform to help our African brothers and sisters, and that's why we call ourselves brothers and sisters. So we are one family. Wow. I've not had an overview presented like this for a long time. So every week I learn a new thing. So that's why I keep coming. Even though I'm this panelist, I keep coming. I think Sister Severin is fired up as well. The panelist, part of the panelists. We keep coming because it's new. Sister Comfort, you give the scenario of switching the light bulb on and off. I give the scenario of a car. We don't know how it works. We turn it on and off, but you have to do a little bit of maneuver. And the maneuver you do is what? Showing up to meeting, learning about it. It's your business. It is your business. Try to do some maneuver. Try to know what it is. Try to see the vision. Because if you see the vision, you don't let your family behind, you don't let your community behind, you don't let your sisters behind, even your enemy, you don't let them behind. And that was what will make you to share, 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 and share. Thank you.
Sister, thank you, Sister Severin.
Hello, everybody. I just want to say, Sister Patience already said it, but Sister Comfort, I look like I'm hearing Unpassive for the first time, hearing it from you today. You did wonderful. You did an amazing job. I'm sitting here in my class and I'm listening to you. I don't know if I heard what the teacher is saying, but what I want to say is that thank you, sis. I salute you. You're always fired up. You're always on point. Everybody, I don't know how long we still have this opportunity. If you did not hear what Sister Comfort said today, I'm sorry, this opportunity is not for you. Because Sister Comfort spelled it out, ABC. I heard some things, I don't think if I've heard them before, or I'm so fired up that I just believe that I know everything about Unpassive. But today, Sister Comfort, you got me all worked up. I feel like I need to call some people again. I feel like I need to go back to my pending founders and tell everybody, please go pay for your account, because I don't know, I'm so fired up. Sister Comfort, thank you. I salute you, sis.
Thank you so much. Thanks. I think we have some hands up, Sister Naomi. You're muted. Unmute yourself.
No, yeah, sorry, I disabled mute. I've enabled it. You can unmute yourself because I didn't want noise. So, but anyways, you can unmute yourself now. It's okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the message, Sister Comfort. You really preach. As they said, it is not, heaven is open, but heaven is not for everybody that will go there. We pray that you should find yourself in heaven and you find yourself in hell.
Ernest, unmute yourself. Ernest, you are muted.
Yeah, thank you. We pray that you should be part of Unpassive, because if you are not part of Unpassive, you cannot deny the fact that you have heard about Unpassive. Unpassive is on Facebook, on YouTube, everywhere. And we are gathering here weekly, today, tomorrow, weekends. People have talked about it. And if you are still moving with the message, this thing look to me like it is fake. It is fake, no problem, but you have heard about it. And I pray that you should change your mind and become part of it. And to those who are there and they are seeing it as maybe I move in a different direction or I make a mistake, I had some, as I used to say on this platform, I had some stubborn people that have joined Unpassive. And when they join it, they saw it as it is Ernest's business. So Ernest do it and come and give us money. When I say attend the webinars like this one, we have 44 online now discussing about Unpassive. You find yourself in the comfort zone, comfortable room, and you're only looking at they not launched it, who will do it for you? It is your business. You need to own it. When it comes to when it comes to discussions like this or going about the business, it is somebody. But when it will be money, it will be my money. I've not yet received my own money. I've not yet. I went to collect my money. It will be. It will.
NS, this is guest webinar. NS, it is guest webinar. Please speak to the guest.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying thank you, Collins. Thank you for letting me know again. We are saying. I'm saying that if you are a guest, you are welcome, and if you have not yet registered, don't leave this platform. Don't leave this platform and think that you still have another time. I joined ONPASSIVE August 2020. And when I joined it, the day I joined it, I saw 285,000. But now you are talking about 1,020,000 something. So you can see how fast it is going. You can see the speed at which it is going. If it is fake, I don't think 1 million people will all be fools that can deceive them. It is not only for A or B. So I said, no, at least this person has succeeded to deceive these people. It is a worldwide something. Egypt, you can name them, you can name the rest. So if they can deceive Ernest, because Ernest is coming from Africa, from Cameroon, he doesn't know anything about IT. What about those from India? What about those from United States? So please, if you have not yet registered in ONPASSIVE, take it as an opportunity. Thank God that it is still available for you. We never had that opportunity when WhatsApp, whatever, were in the process. But we are talking now on Zoom. And you know, Zoom does not care whether you have joined this platform or not. Or is that they are paying for this Zoom for us to have this meeting. So use this opportunity. Use this opportunity, as Sister Comfort was saying. Don't think that you still have time. Because at any moment, things can turn around. Your $97 would be small. And sometimes you will have more than $97, the opportunity will not be there. So don't say it is American something. It is worldwide. Tomorrow, your neighbor in Cameroon or a neighbor wherever will be driving a Mercedes car, and you will be like, hey, because it's having brothers abroad. No. This is your own opportunity. And I just want to say that I had I'm taking some classes here. I'm in United States. And I'm logging in. One guy is joining us from Boya. So it is not all about, let me fly to America before I attend that university or I attend that program. That's the same platform that O Academy is bringing. So we should make good opportunity of what we already have and maximize the opportunity so that you will not say, I know, because tomorrow you will regret. And this platform will not be there to give you another opportunity to register. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Ernest. Please, do any of us have something to say before I open the floor for the guests and our new prospects?
Yeah, I think that Naomi, you just go ahead, open the opening for the guests so we can answer their question.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, so please, it is now time for questions. You can feel free to ask any question. There is no question that is stupid. You just have to raise your virtual hand or with video and unmute yourself so that you can ask your question. Our panelists are here to answer your questions. It's like we all understood what our sister Comfort just said. So it's like the room is quiet.
There is a hand
Yeah, is it our sister or brother Che? Please, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, brother.
Yeah, I'm speaking from Cameroon.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, so I am new into the group. So this is my first time attending. I got the opportunity and I saw that it was a good one, and I did not waste time to be a member. And one of the things I want to ask is there any limit? Is there any limit that a member can bring in a number of people that can come under somebody? Is there any limit? That's one of the questions I want to know.
Thank you, our brother Che. Please, who would like to take it?
I can answer the question. Yeah, brother,
okay.
There's no limit to join on passive. So as far as much you can join, or any amount you can afford to join, you can join. You can join even the whole, your whole village, your whole family, your whole friends in the world, you can ask them to join. There's no limit, and then there's no time. So it's up to you. Anything you can do, you are free to go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. And one of the questions I want to ask again, as a founder, are we going to be having the opportunity to use all the products of ONPASSIVE?
Yes, please. This one I can answer you. I can guarantee you. So far as we are founders, we are also customers as well. So we have access to all the products as well.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I hope we've answered all your questions.
It's okay. It's all right.
Okay, then. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay. More questions, please.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, that's Erica calling from UK.
Pardon?
Hello.
Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
please, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm asking, is it like the profit is going to be based on the number of people that will be under you, or any number that you have under you? If you don't have anything under you, is it going to be the same thing?
Please, who would like to take this?
Bro, Collins, are you smiling over the question?
Yeah, I can answer it anyway, but if you have to go ahead.
No, let me go ahead instead, so that you come with the master knowledge and pour on it, and then unscap the whole thing. So yes, he was asking whether profit depends on one thing we have to know about ONPASSIVE though is that you don't need to worry how much you are going to make. Don't worry about how much profit you are going to make, because there is a slogan. The ONPASSIVE slogan is that we are in it to win it. So once you are already a registered founding member, you are a winner. Your life has totally changed and it will never be the same. So why we encourage to share is just because you cannot afford to enjoy this all alone. The differences will only be that, if I choose to share, then I bring more people, then I have a bit more money than my brother Collins, who is not sharing and waiting for the company to build. But whether you build or not, whether you have a person under you or not is irrelevant. You only qualify when you are signed up as a founding member, and the moment you pay your activation fee of about $300, you have nothing to worry about, because the company is going to do something that is difficult to explain. Brother Collins, take it, please.
Yes, Sister Comfort, you just nailed it. Like, don't even worry about that, because as Sister Comfort said, our slogan is, you need to win it. The moment you sign in as a founder, you are a winner. No two ways about that. The only thing we are doing here is to share it, because you can't afford to be like the one-eyed man in a village as a king. Because what will happen if you sit and you will to go and give borehole to your village or where you come from? Because most of us are from Africa. I want to build a hospital, and I think I can call Brother Vincent to come and help me. I can call Sister Comfort to come and help. You know, I can go to Ghana and help. All those type of things. So the more, the better. But it doesn't depend on people on your team. You are just lucky that you are sharing, and at the same time, people are just placed under you. But no matter what, you will get there. If I get there today, for instance, all of us will start from day one. But the thing is, I can be on level 2, you are on level 1. When I move to level 3, you are on level 3. And whatever it is, you will get there. All of us are winners. Nobody will be left behind. So share it or no share it, but why will you sit without sharing this good news? Just imagine, okay, I joined ONPASSIVE. When I saw it, I said to share it to the whole of my family because I don't want to be the only person providing for them. I said, all of you should come in, go ahead and do it, you know, and when you get it, share it to others. Don't keep it to yourself because somebody told me, as Mr. Comfort said, so I have to tell another people. If I keep it, then I'm greedy. But by sharing it, you are doing something to your own self because remember, when they stop, do you want to tell me the last person that will jump in will not succeed? The person will succeed because the person will not have the opportunity to share because the person came not like late, it came when the door was just about to shut. You know, when you want to jump on the train is going, the door is closing, and you just find your way in the train, and then tap, the door just shut, and the other person just tell them, bye, you cannot come. You've done that before. All of us have done that. When the door is closing, and you just run it because you don't want to late for your appointment, and you just jump, and the other people are out, they just say, sorry, they have to wait for the next train. But in ONPASSIVE, the next train will not be there. So once it's gone, everybody will come as a customer. Remember, we are talking about customers. We can be 1 million. It's just tiny of the world population. We have 5.5 billion internet users. Those who are using the digital product in the world is 5.5 billion. So just imagine ONPASSIVE bring customers because people will come. We are using Facebook, we are customers. We are using Zoom, we are customers. They will come and use this product and all the fun. That is where, my brother, I just want to tell you, the customers will fill your pocket. The customers will fill your pocket. So you don't need to worry if you are not able to bring anybody, but just share it so you don't leave your own family member behind. Just tell them. You are not telling them because you want to add them to make money. You are telling them because it's a good thing. It's a good thing to tell them because customers will come. If you don't tell your brothers, they will become customers. And will you be happy to see them become customers? No. So that's the thing.
You know. Let me also add something here. Let me say this. This is a subscription-based business. When you ask how are you going to be paid, like my colleagues have said, my brothers and my sisters have said it. Just get in. Once you get in, you are good for life because it's a residual income for life. As a subscription-based business, though the AI will drive traffic to your domain, remember that they're going to build you a domain, and your website will reside on your domain, and that your website will be running on every second, every day, every minute. And they'll have targeted traffic because you cannot sell the products because they are software products. These are IT products. You cannot sell it. Only the company can sell it. So they will sell it for you. Though you have your website and your domain, that your website will be running. Who asked that question? What's his name? I'm sorry. Huh? Okay. Let's say my name. Huh?
I think it was
the guy is Eric. Mr.
Okay, Eric. Okay, your website will be Eric whatever your last name.com. That you own it. Remember that it is your business. You own the business. You are a CEO of 53 companies because you have 53 different products, and the products are IT products. These are software companies, independent companies, 53 of them. So you are a CEO of those 53 companies. So your website will be running with those 53 products on it. And each customer that will drive traffic, that ONPASSIVE will drive traffic to your website, and they pay, you have a commission. That is why it's called a subscription-based business. So if AI is going to be targeted traffic, They will send targeted traffic, and the traffic will come to your domain. And that's how you build your customer base. Every month you'll be building your customer base. And that's how every month they'll be activating their account. They will pay for the activation of the account. As they do pay every month, more customer comes in, more money you make. Then remember that other avenues of income, we can't say that here because they are proprietary. But know that when you get in, you are good to go. Remember also when Facebook came, it was not in our community. When Amazon came, we didn't know about it. When Google came, we didn't know about it. When Microsoft came, we didn't know about it. So this one now, we want to take it and run away with it and bring all our family members to come and join. So please, this is why we are taking this time and the energy. We are not being paid so that all of us can come in. Google has 1,500 founders. They make $8 million every month, and it is capped. Our money is going to be unlimited. Amazon, they have 40,000 millionaires, 40,000. When Amazon started, it was not in our community because we don't even have, some African countries don't even have Amazon because the way our houses are there, how can they distribute mails or package to our houses? So please take this leap of faith and come in. I will beg everybody, take this leap of faith and come in. It's going to help you. Thank you. And
then my last question is, when is the closing date for registration?
It can be any day, any moment. They now, because the train has left the station, any moment they can stop the founding position. You can only come in maybe later as resellers, but which is not good for you.
Yeah, this is actually sorry, bro. This is actually injury time. If this makes sense to you, just go for it, please. Go for it.
Okay. Like what Sister Comfort said, it started 2018 and they were just building the products, building it. So it is just spreading out like wildfire. Some of us have been in there for almost 1 year, 6 months, some of them 2 years. There are people who've been 3 years, and they are so excited. Everyone who's been in ONPASSIVE, listen to ONPASSIVE, following it. If you are not excited, then I don't know the type of person you are. But my brother, as he said, just jump into because we can just get up tomorrow. They said it is over. Remember, as Sister Comfort said, we are above 1,022,000 founders. And the CEO can just say, no more, we don't want it again. It is finished. And then we move on. Remember, not everybody can be a founder, but everybody will become customers. Whether you like it or not, you will use the product. One way or the other, you will use the product because there are too many. So you can't escape it. Remember, we are talking something when Facebook and WhatsApp shut down for 6 hours. The whole world was crying, vibrating. You are not even being paid for this product, but you were crying because you cannot contact your loved ones. Facebook lost how much? Maybe a lot of people don't know. $50 billion US. 6 hours.
That's for 6 hours, yeah.
6 hours. It's just like chicken change from Mark Zuckerberg. It was just like chicken. It's just like the money that you can just go, maybe just have a cup of wine and come back, or a cup of tea. It was like nothing. What YouTube is making what? Every week, $6.5 billion US every week. We check it. Ask yourself. They show the quarter, BBC announced the quarter. Google owned YouTube. They made $15.5 billion US for 3 months, April, May, June. We are using Google, giving them money. So whether we like it or not, that's why we're crying for our people, our African brothers and sisters, and whoever is listening to our voice now, come in. Because I always said, God has given us parachute and hang us on a cliff. If you don't jump, your parachute will never open. You either stay and hold it and be protective, or you take a leap of faith, jump in, and then your parachute will open and you start to see a new way of life. And that is it. But if you don't come in, the only thing I can do is I'll pray for you because I know your parachute will not open, but I'll be sitting praying for you.
Thank you, Brother Oliver. Do we still, our brother Akufu Eric, I hope your questions has been answered. Are you satisfied?
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
You are most welcome. You're most welcome. We are still on the questions.
Yeah, please, thank you. I just wish to say that, thank you, Collins. You have mentioned some figures here, was like, I just want to say that we all have this type of prayers in our mouth. Poverty is not my portion. I was born to win. I will never die as a poor person. My family must succeed. I must make it in Jesus' name. And we say amen. And the Bible says, faith without work is a dead faith. All of us gathering on this platform is because we are not praying that our future will be bad. All of us, we have this prayer point also. We must win. We must win. And this is an opportunity for you to make it happen. And you want to go to the Bible and see how Bible is talking about ONPASSIVE before you register. There's a problem. Tomorrow that your church, your pastor will be using ONPASSIVE to preach the word of God to you. And you will not be a member. Your family, you will be unable to pay your tithe because you don't have money. And your church is depending on ONPASSIVE product to preach the word of God to you. We are here to help you to win, and it is now the time.
Thank you, bro. That's it. That's
it's now the time.
Thank you, brother Ernest.
So don't wait until they use ONPASSIVE and preach the word of God to you. And then you are moving with the testimony in your mouth. I must win. I must succeed. I was not born to suffer. Nobody was born to suffer.
Ernest, please, you are killing me. I just want to confirm, guys. Help us. If my brother is preaching, I know the frustration. We all know, right? Let me read what I made a flyer of this, but I cannot stop loving it. And we all are familiar with praying and fasting for breakthrough. This is what one of a vibrant founder is, and she's in my team. She wrote to me when we were chatting. People fast and pray for financial breakthrough. And God sends an angel called Mr. Ash to us. And we close the door and go back to continue praying for financial breakthrough till the kingdom come. It's the same thing my brother is saying here. It's exactly the same thing. So we know how much we do pray and fast for financial breakthrough. Ernest said it all. I was just confirming that people think like that too. So I think
when Ernest said this thing, I was just thinking like they'll be using O Connect in church and pray for you for financial.
Yeah, exactly.
O Connect came and you refused to use it.
You know, I used to say this, like we go to church, we pray to God, Father, please turn things around. And God is about to turn things around, but we are paying deaf ear to the whole thing. You know, we are like, oh, this one, oh, like, you know, I used to say no risk, no fun. Just risk this $97, you know, risk it. And just, don't even think about it. Just, imagine that maybe I lost this $97. I just lost